Hey friend, welcome and welcome back. Krista here. It is Faithful Friday, yay. And on Faithful Friday, going forward, I will continue to be in my investment binder, and I am going to also work in my emergency binder. So if you are new here, my name is Krista David. I'm an artist and small business owner, and I am on this journey to achieve financial independence and become work optional. It's looking like 55 and not 50 like I would like, but that's mainly because I started investing pretty late in life. I started investing in 2001, and I've been being as aggressive as I can since then, maxing out my 401k employer side, my HSA, and my Roth IRA every single year since then. For the past 3 years, I've been maxing them out, but investing since 2021. And yeah, so this year is going to be a little different because I've made some changes to how I'm investing, and we can talk about that as we get in the video. But that's what Faithful Friday is. It's just me being faithful over the resources that God has given me and using them to shore up my financial security, right? My future, but then also my emergency fund is more for present day. So, and I want to make sure as I'm using these really cute savings challenges that I'm using them very purposely and they are very matched to my goals. I only have about 3 goals, and they pretty much stay the same every year. That one goal is to max out my retirement accounts. Second goal is to save at least $1,200 for my birthday. And then the third goal is to get my emergency fund up to 12 months. I'm at about 9 months right now, and I want to get it up to 12 months. So those are the financial goals I've been working with for a while now. And once I get my emergency fund to where I need it to be, I'm just going to swap out that goal with another goal, but the other two will always remain, and that is maxing out my investment accounts and saving for my birthday in December. So let's get into the investment binder first and count up our monies. We have today 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25. So $125. And yeah, that's how much I have this week. I don't even need a tray, but you know, we shall see. So that's what we have. We are going to do a couple things. Let me just give you an update. So I try to focus on my health savings account first. It is May, and usually this time of the year I already have this maxed out, but some things happened this year. I didn't have income for the first 6 weeks of the year, and then I actually decided to prioritize my emergency fund a little over my HSA. I'm still going to get it maxed out in this calendar year, but I did, prioritize finishing some savings challenges that went straight to my emergency fund, like the 100 envelopes challenge, etc. So far to date, I have put $1,313 in my health savings account. I have 200 and I think 50 some dollars to put in there that I saved last month. I will drop that off to the bank today because I need to get that into Fidelity. And yeah, so we're going to keep at it. So I have some minis in here that I like to play with, but I also like to play these games first. So let's do that. So let's just start with rolling some dice. Let's see. This is from Mint Dough Co. And I've already done the D3s. So let's just do the D6s. And we're going to roll 3 of them. Just do a side at a time. So I'm going to roll 3 D6 dice and let's see. So we have 6, 3, and 3. And so we have 6, 3, and 3. So that is 12. And let's see if we have any change, but I have tons of singles near me, so I will grab some singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take that back. Put that over there. And so now I can put in 12, 10, 15. So, and then I'm going to take out 3. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 23. And this one. And I think that felt good too. I like that Sharpie. It's thin. Put it behind the money so I can try. I think it should be okay. Alright, the next one is this one from the Rocking Witch. It is a dice game. I made my own dice. So, some stickers. So let's just roll them. I'm going to roll it with this one just so that it has something to knock up against. So blue, pink, oops, blue, pink. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. So I believe that is $10. I always forget. Let's see, if you match all 4 of one color, say 5. If you get a mix, it's 10. So I put 10 in here, and this is coming along. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. And so that's 50 in cash, but then I also have already invested $60. So altogether it's $110 with this one. So that's great. Let's do 3 of these. So we have a 3, 4, 5 CeeLo. No, CeeLo is 4, 5, 6. Sorry. If you know, you know. So 3. This is from Katie at Reynolds Budget. 4. And 5. Let's do the 5 over here. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm coloring this in. But that's 9 plus 3 is 12. And sweet. And in here we have already $64 invested, and then we have 25, and we're going to add 12. So 25, 35, and 637 plus 64. One of the things that I don't like, I'm gonna stop taking cash out of games that are not complete. It bothers my mind. So I will pull cash out of my cash envelopes and put them in my ally buckets, but I will not be pulling cash from a game until it's finished. Because it kind of, it's weird for me. It's just weird for me. Okay, actually, let me retract that. Because this is investing and I want to get this money into the market. I will, as money builds up in these, I will take it out monthly just because I'm investing. It's fine, I'll get over it. But I don't really like taking things out until I'm finished. So I'll just do it on a case-by-case basis. Like this one is a short one, so I feel like I can wait for that. This one is kind of long, so it may make sense to just take out the money at the end of May, but we shall see. And then these are the minis, but they get finished pretty quickly. So we still have quite a few 5s left. So now we're going to play with the minis. We do have this random $1, and all of these minis are $5 each. The icons are $5 each. So I like to take this. If there's an extra dollar or something, I will just put it in this. And I do treat this like a savings challenge. And then also I treat it like a catch-all as well too. So that was an extra $1. So, no worries. Super easy. Okay, now we get to my fun minis. So I have 6 minis here from different creators, and we're just going to roll the die. And actually, yeah, I don't want to take them out because I don't have a lot of space on my desk, but this will tell me who gets yeah, we're gonna just, this is gonna tell me where the money goes. So number 4, number 6. So yeah, tell me about your investing. If you're investing, did you start late? I've been watching some videos lately of folks who feeling just like me, feeling like they started late and they're behind. And yeah, I've been through those feelings already, and I've just let it go. I started when I learned about it. I didn't get financial literacy, especially about investing early on in my life, and you know, that's okay. I started when I learned. It's like once you know better, you do better, and it'll be fine. I'll have what I need to take care of myself. And it just makes it, and I guess I had a lot of anxiety about it because the fact that I am unpartnered, so single, middle-aged, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do for myself. I don't have anybody to figure this out with. And so that can cause even more anxiety. And it was something my therapist has said to me, this is a couple years ago, when I was just like, I want a double income. I just don't want to be doing all of this by myself. And she said, really, Krista, is that the reason? Because you make a double income. At the time, I was paying myself. I wasn't a W-2 employee of my company, the company that I own. I was just taking draws from the company as I needed money. So we were doing well, you know, we're doing well. But she was just like, you're fine. Like, so it's not about, it wasn't, her point was that it's not just about the money. And I was like, you're right. You know, I want the companionship and all that stuff too. But it does cause a lot of stress when you have to sort things out on your own. And you don't have someone to kind of like talk things through with. But on the flip side, I'm getting confused. On the flip side, I can make decisions without having to run them by anybody, right? So when I decided back in April, I decided that, oh, I think it's time for me to stretch myself a little bit in my budget and see if I can contribute to my 401k straight from my paycheck, which I hadn't been doing. I've just been maxing out the employer side of my solo 401k. There are two sides to the solo 401k. There's the employer side, what your employer can invest on your behalf, 25% of your total compensation as an employee. And then on the employee side, it's what you can invest from your paycheck. So I decided to take a leap and start sending $200 from each of my paychecks. It felt like a lot, but I had to tell myself, like, I can totally manage this because I was paying my student loan monthly bill up until last May. I was paying like $500 a month for my student loans. Now, granted, I wasn't cash stuffing, I wasn't budgeting, so I don't even, I was just spending money. But now that I'm like in the habit of cash stuffing and I have all these categories and I'm trying to be really thoughtful and prepared and I'm really aggressive about my emergency fund, it feels like I don't have that $500 because I've started to allocate it to different things. But so far, I'm doing okay. It's still feeling a little tight, but I gotta be aggressive with investing, so I'm gonna make it work. And that is the last of the money. So I am really paying attention to my food budget because I think that's the highest thing in my budget. I don't have like a car note or anything. So, and my mortgage actually went down because I paid my escrow shortage in advance this year. So my mortgage went down from $1,747, mortgage, insurance, and taxes, $1,747. It went down to $1,629 or something like that. So, but I'm still putting the same amount away for the mortgage as I was before. It's just a habit. Every time I get paid, I put $874 into my mortgage account, and I'm like 2.5 months ahead, and I want to keep it that way. So I say all that to say, yes, I have some anxiety about being a single income home and unpartnered, but you got to do what you got to do. You just got to do what you got to do. Like, nobody's coming to save me at all. So, and that's okay. That used to hurt me to say, but now I'm just like, well, God knows what I can bear. So I'll be okay. So number one got $10. And this is Bookish Mama Budgets. And we needed 15 to finish, but maybe next week. And so altogether, this one has 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45. And so we'll be able to add $50 at least. Number two, this one is from Whimsy and Wallet. This is in spring in New York City. I'll be in New York City again in June. I can't wait. And I'll be in New York City in July. So each of these is $10. We save 5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. So that means I can do, for the scroll marker, I can do 2 of them. This is a longer burn. This is a $200 one. So we have already saved 10 in the HSA, 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, plus that 100. So we are halfway there. This is a $200 one. I am going to cash condense this one. Do I have any? Yep, I do. Oops. You saw my video yesterday. I 35, 45, 50. Cash condensed a tiny bit, and I should have cash condensed this yesterday. Let's see. I have 20, and I can take these 4, put in this 20. I just have to end up with 90. And then I have another 20. Okay. 50, 70, 90. And then that's better. And because I was cash condensing yesterday, I still have cash available to condense a little more if I need. Okay. I'll make sure I put this back where it needs to go. I do have to cash stuff, and I will be doing that video this weekend. Okay, number 3. I think I said this is from Whimsy and Wallet, right? Number 3 is from Cashbook Cute. Each of the stars are $5. We got 2 today. 2 stars today, so I'm always grabbing the same colors. So we're almost done with this one. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get this done in May, which will be really good. I don't know how much it will save, and I'm gonna count this star too. So altogether we have already saved 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Nice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I do have another 50. So we can just do that. Sweet. And then I can use the 5s for something else. Alright. So we just have 25 more. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then we'll be done with that one. This is a cutie. This is from North Country Cash Queen, Michael. And what did we get today? Enough to finish? Enough to finish! Yay! 15. Sweet. 5, 10, 15. Love it. So altogether, we say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, 60. So I think the way that I was going to do this, I'm trying to do these completed challenges differently so that I can keep track of them. So I think I'm going to leave them here. I'm not going to put them in the yellow bus bag. Just put them here. Oh, I should have wrote down how much. I think I said 60, right? Woohoo! Let's move the pig out of the way. Woohoo! Yay! So we have that. Very excited. So yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna do these binders. I have another challenge that I had queued up. Another one from North Country Cash Queen. Says starting with just $1 can lead you to incredible destinations. I will make each one of these 5, so this will be 100. This will save 100. So we'll have that going. This is another Cashbook Cute. This is a long one. Each of these is 5. You say 5, 10, 15, 25 today. So I am going to color in 5, 10, 15. Uh-oh. this challenge. I just love coloring in these little cute icons. So this one we have 80 we've already invested, and now we have 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 145. Save so far. This way. Yay. It's number 5, number 6. This one is from This Girl Budgets. Each of these is 5. We save 10, so we're almost there. I will color in these cute tulips. What color do I want? Of course, we have to get. I think I did this one already. Did I do this one already? Kinda. Let's do this. Oh, guys! Okay, whatever. I just got too excited coloring. Alright, so these are not finished. They'll be finished when I color in the stems. We still need $10 left for this, but we have altogether 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. Great. I have one more 50. And now I have changed everything. Alright, great, because this will be 60 when it's finished. So that is it for the investment binder. Let's transition over to our emergency fund. Until next time. I like to be in this every week, but it all depends on what my money's looking like. It may not be 125 every week. It's whatever I can, but every Friday I want to be faithful with what I have. Okay, so let's move on to our emergency fund. So we're in our emergency fund, and I'm trying to be as organized. I don't think I'm going to finish anything, but let's count our monies. I don't really know how much this is. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 85, 95, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 130, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 150. Okay, now I remember. Yes, that is what we have. And we are gonna get to it. Alright, first things first. I should have had on my readers. I was like, why am I struggling? I can't see. Alright, so I have my games here. I already took them out of the binder. So we're gonna start with super cute savings. This is from my super cute savings challenge book, which you can find in my Etsy shop. And it's just a book of 20 plus games and things that you can play, trackers and stuff. And yeah, I'm just going through them page by page. So each of these icons are $4. I like to see how many icons I'm going to do. So I'm just going to roll a 1, 2, 3 die. 3. So that means $12 is going to go in. And we're going to color in. Sweet 1. these 3. So that's $12 going in to this challenge. And let's see, so we've already saved $44, and that's already in my high yield savings account. We're gonna add $12 to this and see. So we have 20, 30, 40, 2, 3, 4, 44 plus 44, $88 altogether saved. Sweet. So we're gonna move this to the back. I'll just pop this over here just in case it's not dry. So that was that one. Next up is, I feel, this one is by somebody whose name is not on this challenge, which I don't remember. I can't remember. I am so sorry. If I remember, I will put it in the description. And if you remember, you tell me in the description, because I really wish I knew. I am enjoying this game quite a bit. So the way you play it, I was looking for games where I could use my color dot die. So that's what I found. So I just take 3 of them that I have. I have 2 different color dot die. One that has orange and one that has pink, but we need the one that has pink. So I just take 3 of them and then I roll to see how I'm feeling. Color dot die, let's see. We have a pink, a red, and a green. So pink is 6, red is 4, green is 3. So we are bing bong. 4 is anger, 3 is disgust. I'm not feeling any of that. But that is $13. So that is what's going in here today. And we have already saved $51. It's in the high yield savings account. 50, 60, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75 plus 51. You do the math, friend. That's on you. Okay, so that was that one. And then our next one is carrots. Carrots Make Carrots. This is by Rainy Day April. So much fun. She now has these in A6 size, and I can't wait to grab them. So I finished this section, and now we're working on the carrots. So let's just see how many carrots we're gonna do. 1 carrot today? Okay, so that's $3. Every carrot is $3, so I'm gonna just draw in this little baby one. Okay. And then we're gonna roll a 6-sided die. Okay, I got a 2. 2 or 5, so you can do either $5 or $14. I am going to do $5, and then you get to cross one of those off. Now I want to go back to the carrots. 1 more carrot. All right, it's not going to be okay. So we can put another 3 in the carrots. Like, how many ways can you draw carrots? So cute. So another 3 going in. All right, I think I'll leave it at that. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm gonna put 10 back and take a 10. Sweet. And then all together, we've already saved 52 in the bank. 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is so much fun. I love all of Rainy Day April's challenges because they're just cute and they're like different things are happening. 3 different games on one. And then she gives you high and low options. So really jazzed about that. Oh, another fave, another fave. We're almost done with this one. So let's just see what we can do. How many are we gonna do? Let's roll a 6-sided die and see how many we're gonna do. We're gonna do 4. So now I get to get my die that has orange in it and roll it 4 times. So we have a blue, and that's $6. This can be very pricey. Okay, and another blue, so that's $12. I'm gonna roll it with something. Is that a green? That's a green, so 12 plus 3 is $15. Okay. And another 3, so that's $18 going in. Not bad. I'm okay with that. So let's see if they have any 2s in here. So already $167 saved. Yes, so I'm gonna put back a 2 and put in a 20. 20, 40, 62 plus 167. This one is so much fun. Again, I was looking for challenges where I can use my color dot die, and that came. Oh, this one is by PR Money Roll and MH Finland on Etsy, but PH Money Roll on YouTube. Okay, so let's get back to the binder. I do want to start Monopoly. I've been denying myself the pleasure of playing this game, okay? And I know I said in my cash condensing video that I wasn't gonna start this until I was done with some of these other ones, but like, life is short. I'm gonna just start. And because these are emergency funds where these are long-term goals, I think it's okay to have multiple challenges going on because it's just, sure, spreading out your money is gonna make it go slower, but because I have so much money to save for my 12-month emergency fund and my home emergency fund and my vet emergency fund, I'm okay with having multiple games. So this binder is just just 12-month emergency fund and home emergency fund. The vet fund is in my doodle binder. So this is Save the Rainbow, and this is by Budgie Budgets, an Australian cash stuffer. So let's get our dice that has, is this the one that has orange? Yes. So we're just gonna roll a couple times. Let's see how many times we're gonna roll. 2. Red, which I've already done, so I'll redo that. Green, so 3. And green, so this one is gonna get 6. Yay. 5, 6. Alright, so again, I hate that I pulled the money out of these before I was finished because this kind of throws me off. I think for these challenges, one where the money is just going into my high yield savings account, I'm not in a rush to pull that money because it's fine. I mean, yeah, you make a little interest, but it's okay if it hangs out in the binders for a month or so. For the investments, I do want to get that into the market as quickly as possible, so I'll pull that every month. So we've already saved 17 in the high yield savings account, and today we have added in 5. I gotta go turn my baked potato off. I have a sweet potato in the oven and I can smell it. So we have 20, 30, 5, 40, 2, 3, 4. 44 plus the 17. So this has been a good, fun challenge. Please hold. I have to go check my dinner. I'm back. My potato is gorgeous. It smells so good. So organic sweet potato, and there's nothing better than eating a roasted sweet potato, skin and everything. I'm gonna put some yogurt, plain low-fat yogurt, Greek yogurt, and a little bit of cinnamon, and then make some steamed broccoli and some salmon. Easy dinner for one. Okay, now we're on to Dice Duel, also for my 12-month emergency fund. I think this is by the Rockin' Witch as well. So, again, I made my own die. It's a little bootleg, but it works. So I'm gonna roll and see. So we have blue, red. Oh, I should be writing this down. Blue, I'm blue. And red. You can see I've won a couple matches. Red, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Blue. Yay, blue. Come on, blue. I've won actually twice already. Red. Oh boy, it's down to the wire. That has happened. Has that happened before? No. Blue. Yes! I won! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I always forget the rules. Like, what happens when okay, if I win, you win and say 5. So, say 5. Yay. So, altogether in here I have the 20, and now we have 5. So that one is an easy one. Again, I'm gonna just play this until this one is done. All right, so this is where we get into new territory. And I haven't decided what this one is going to be, whether it's going to be home emergency fund or my 12-month fund, but I think it's going to be home emergency fund because now we're getting into the home emergency fund section. So here's how I'm going to do this. I am going to roll a 6-sided die to tell me. Actually, I have a 1, 2, 3. So we can take 3, 1, 2, 3 die, because that's what I have. How many do I have? Do I have 4? Oh boy. I think I only have 4. So let's just roll all 4 and see what happens. Ooh. Okay, we have 1, 1, 2, 2. I love that for me. 1, 1, 2, 2. Let's see if I have some colors that I want to colorway. I feel like I need some new markers. All right, so we got the 1. We got another one. 1, 1, 2, 2. All right, that was fun, and I'm gonna do all of them. So this one may get finished fast, but that's okay. So that's $2, $4, $5, $6. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Come back if we have some more, but I have all of these to finish, so we'll start with this one. And I got this as I won that in a giveaway by Ty of budgeting tools. So, and eventually I will start this book, but I'm like, why do I keep delaying these things? Why don't you just start? it's totally okay to just start. Let's just go ahead and do it. Because I'm like, you only get one life. So this is the book. I'm sure you've seen it around. So I'm just going to start on the first page. And here's how I am going to do it. I am going to put something underneath. And then similarly, I am going to, I don't want to start off too crazy, but let's do the 8-sided die and see. Let's have the 8-sided die. I think this is the one. Let's see how many times we're going to roll. 3. So we'll roll the 8-sided die 3 times. And I did that because it's 1 through 8 on this page. So we have 4, 8, and 1. So that's $13. 4, 8, and 1. 4, 8, and 1. 4, 8, and 1. 4, 8, and 1. And the way that I'm going to treat this book is that each page is like a savings challenge. So as I'm finished, I will pull the money. So once this hits 100, then I can pull the money and put it in my account, and I'll just write the date that I finished the challenge or finish the page and take it like that. And like what I applied it to. And in this case, it'll be the emergency fund. So that's 12, and then I had a 1. I need some better markers. This might work better with lighter pastel colors. So, oh, you know what I should have did? I got like 200 alcohol markers staring me in the face. Note to self: use the alcohol markers. It'll be much smoother. So we started because I kept like saying, no, I don't want to start. Girl, just start the challenge. It's a long-term savings situation anyway. So now I've saved that. And yeah, so yay, I did it. I gotta cut some paper down to keep in here for staining. All right, so we did that one. This next one is from, I don't even know if I'm playing this one right, but here we go. Let's try it anyway. This one is from the Girl Budgets UK, and I got it for $1.69. It was a digital download. And the cards, they provide all these little gnomes, and you pick cards and you match them up. And I gave them amounts on the back. Again, I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but there were no instructions. I had to figure something out. So I'm just gonna pick, do this way. I'm just going to get these 2 people here. And so that is this guy and this guy. Okay, so again, I'm matching up the little gnome people here. I don't know if they're gnomes, they're little cuties. And then I had already wrote on the back what it is. So this is a 7 and a 1. So that's how I'm doing it. 7 and a 1 is not 71. That's not how I'm doing this. Is that flip over 2 cards at a time, add up the numbers, and stash the cash. Okay, so yeah. So this is 8. I was like, wait a minute. I think I played this one wrong. I think I just said, oh, it's going to be 23. I think that's what I did. Yeah, that was stupid. Because who's doing that? Not me. But I did it the first time. But this time we're just going to put in 8, 2, 3. Okay. And 25, 7, 8, 9, 31. Okay, so I will pop this back in, take a 10, and we have 31. Sweet. So cute. If I'm playing this wrong, tell me, please. Let me know, because I feel like I'm not doing this right. But it was super cute, and I was looking for spring challenges, and I was just like, oh, that could work. I think another way that I could do is multiply it. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Whatever you feel in the mood for. Next up, we have another one from Budgie Budgets, I believe. And this is Code Breaker. So I determined my code. I'm probably never going to get that code back again. But here are my 4 6-sided die. Okay, we have 3, 3, 4, 4. 3, 3, 4, 4. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's $14, right? Yeah, $14. Okay, so that's going in. This one is a big money saver too. And again, this is going to my home emergency fund. We're in the home emergency fund territory. I need to put some labels on these. I'll put a divider in the binder. So, all right, so we have 25, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, plus 37 already saved in the bank. And Ally. So then this is another one by SpaarLoes on Etsy. And I've just been, again, not sure how to do this. So I've just been rolling a 3-sided die. Okay, so I'm going to pick 2 things off of this based on my budget and what I have. Some of these are really high, like 20. So those are being reserved for days when I have more money. But today, because I want to play Monopoly, I'm going to do 2 2s. So I'm going to do these little gloves. And I am giving gardening another try. I just planted my tea garden. I have catmint. I have stevia. I have, what do I have? What was that? Looking at it in my mind. Catmint, stevia, hibiscus, chamomile, and what's in the corner? I can't remember, but in pots I have chocolate mint and peppermint or spearmint. And I'm still looking for a lemon verbena plant. So that's another thing that I want to have. But yeah, my plan is to dry the leaves and make teas. So I have now 22, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 3, 33. Okay, 33. Now, the last game is Monopoly, but let me count up how much money we have just to make sure I don't need to go back and do one of these. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 25, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So we have 40. Okay, so what we're going to do is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We are going to save this for Monopoly, and then this has to go into my 12-month fund. I need to put another $15 in my 12-month fund. So how are we going to do it? We are going to play Save the Rainbow. Let's see what we get. We got a purple. So one. We got a green, so that's 4. Let's do one more. And we have a, let's just say, that is red, where we did that one. That's another red. Purple. So that's 4, that's 5. So we have another 5 going in here. Oh my, guys, did you just see what I just did? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm crazy. That is hilarious. 5. So I did 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do that. And let's play. Do we want to do another dice thing? I think we have enough to do another dice pool. Blue. Red. Okay. Red. Red. Okay, red is probably going to win, which is great. Blue, maybe not. Okay. Red, 1. Okay, so that's $10 exactly. And what you just saw me do is me prioritizing my emergency fund, my 12-month emergency fund over my home emergency fund. This is why, you know, doing these games, they're fun and great, but you just got to have a strategy. So I want to make sure that I'm giving adequate money to my emergency fund. That's why I want to put a little tab in the middle so I know, okay, I'm about to go. Actually, I can do this. This can be the divider. I'm about to go into home emergency fund territory, and you know, that should be $50, or maybe not $50, maybe it's $60, and then the bulk of the money goes into my 12-month fund. Just trying to figure out a way to make sure that the money is going where I need it to go, because I want to get this one done faster. The emergency fund, the home emergency fund, is something I started this year because I'm like, how do you have a house and you don't have an emergency fund? That's kind of crazy. You're living out here wild. Okay, we still have money to play. One last game, and that game is finally, this is a long video, I'm so sorry. Sorry, not sorry. A Monopoly, which I've been like waiting to play for so long, denying myself. Now, let's see how this goes. I have the instructions here. This is from Vicky of Pink Plum Budgeting, and so I will be referring to the instructions, but this is the game piece. I'm gonna be this little robot from Hobonichi, and I am gonna roll. Now, when you land on go, okay, I'm just gonna roll a die. Let's see. 1, Meridian. Yay, save $1. Woohoo! I don't like how that looks. That looks terrible. That looks terrible. I don't know why that looks, I think that's the wrong Sharpie. Okay, yep, it was. So save $1. Boop. Let's keep going. 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll and save. Choose your dice and save that amount. Let's stick with this. Oh, we're saving $6. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Let's keep going. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connecticut. Save $2. Sweet. I'm gonna go back and change all these colors. Say $2. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Electric company. When you land on Electric Co. or Waterworks, follow instructions on the corresponding envelope page found in the second PDF. Guys, I don't have that. Let's see if it's here. Yikes. I don't know how that works. Oh man. I don't have that page, Vicky. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna say St. Charles Place and do that one. That's a 5. That's a 5. I gotta find those instructions. Tell me in the comments if you know. So that was 5. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Community trust. When you let another one, I don't have the second PDF. Is she prepared to play? Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, goodness, sorry. So what I just did is I saved $5, and then now I'm on Community Trust. I really need to get some envelope inserts for these. Get this in a binder. Community Trust. I don't know what to do. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the instructions are right here, friend. Right in the middle. I'm so dumb. Anyway, I had already saved 5. Actually, I like to be... Oh, I feel so silly. It's 4 times the amount shown. Okay, let me just see something. I'm gonna do a 4-sided dice. Because I did land on the electric company. I'm not trying to cheat. So 4-sided die. 4 times 3. Because it says roll a d4. Savings is 4 times amount shown. So that should have been 12. So I owe this $6. Because I gave 5. And I owe it 7. Yes. Okay. 1, 2. Actually, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. Now I know. So I landed on Community Trust. We're just gonna go forward and prosper. So how to play? Roll a D8 die. Savings is the number shown. Okay, great. I can do that. I can do a D8. Save 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I get to color in one of the community chests. These. Sweet. Okay, let's keep going. So that was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when I pass, when you land on a free parking spot, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Indiana Avenue. We are buying that. I need to get these in some binders. Indiana. Okay. I'm just gonna do 3. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's my last roll because I only have $3 left, so I may have to do the catch-all. But let's, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do the catch-all. So I'm gonna do 3. Yay! I'm playing! I love this. And then I think I saw a catch-all in here. So clever, Vicky. So I think I saw something that look okay. Bank fees, catch-all. Yes. So I have $2. So we will do our bank fees. 2. Sweet! All of my money went into this. I'm so happy. Okay. Yay, I'm making progress. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 going in. And what I'm going to do is cash condense this. Nope, I'm going to leave it alone. Okay. Yay! Put these back on here. And I have to put like a placeholder where I am. How am I going to do that? I can use, these new little page flags I got today. Well, not today, but I shared them on my stationery channel. So I'll just pop it right there. Yay! That was fun. I'm so happy I didn't delay gratification any longer. I really was so happy to like play that. So we are done. That was a long video. I don't want to have to make so many videos, and I can see me being in my emergency binder one video, being in my investment binder one video, but yeah, I don't have the time to do so many videos. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If this was your jammy jam, definitely consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and joining me for next week's Faithful Friday. I will have a cash stuffing video going up this weekend to cash stuff my paycheck. Of course, we're going to play some games, but I would love to have you tune in for that as well. Until next time, friend, happy saving. Bye!